Tonight we remember the vendor named Jerry. He died suddenly last night. We'll tell you why. He is being missed and mourned all over the world, and what made him more than just a fruit cart vendor. Tonight we remember the vendor named Jerry. He died suddenly last night. We'll tell you why he is being missed and mourned all over the world, and what made him more than just the fruit cart vendor. And we'll talk to the family of Lyndon Kelly, who died this morning from massive head trauma he got in an altercation. Plus, the Corozal Free Zone open to the public for a day. How was the turnout? We'll take you there. Also, government's car czar plays Scrooge and lays down the law for Christmas. All non-essential government vehicles will be shut down at 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve. We'll show you the memo. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight, Tuesday, December 23rd, 2025. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
This Christmas, get ready to unwrap the gift of happiness with Cellular World. This cover phone starting as low as $99. Gift amazing tablets for big and small for just $99. And bring home smart TVs for unforgettable family entertainment starting at $379. Plus, enjoy incredible deals on JBL speakers, smart appliances, and all the technology that fills your home with joy this season. And there's more. Every Tuesday, we unwrap a new surprise for you to find the perfect present at the best price. Visit us at any of our locations in Belize City, Belmopan, Orange Walk, San Pedro, or shop through our virtual store on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp at 615-5141. Unwrap the gift of happiness at Cellular World.
As the year ends, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to you. May your home be filled with love, peace, and joy. We are grateful for your continued trust and loyalty.
You have trusted us with the moments that matter the most, pursuing your dreams, growing your businesses, and building a brighter future. For that trust and confidence, we say thank you. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. From our Atlantic Bank family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get one coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Why settle for one look when you can have two? Available now at Mikado are these reversible blackout curtains that give you two beautiful styles in one. Perfect for any mood or room refresh. And the best part, they're only $45. Yes, 2 looks for the price of one. Switch it up anytime. Cozy one day, classy the next. And with blackout fabric, you'll enjoy privacy, comfort, and a good night's sleep too. Visit us at number 37 Albert Street and choose your favorite style of reversible blackout curtains or shop online at WhatsApp 609-2222. Mikado, your #1 textile palace.
What?
give you some. Yeah, give me that. Pancake, I know eat that, Pepper, and take that, thank you. Jo Marie, come on, give me some. Cranberry, thank you. Oh no! Oh my God! Thank you. Bruh.
Wait a minute.
Big fruit.
Jules, you need back surgery.
I don't. I'm good.
You need back surgery.
I'm good. I don't. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You don't need back surgery. You need to resign.
Resign. Resign. Resign.
And there's breaking news. After a horse riding incident, Jules Vasquez decides that he needs back surgery and he's going to resign from Channel 7.
I hereby
Resign. 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 Resign.
Jo Marie Lanza, 7 News.
It has been a pleasure serving you, our customers, throughout 2025 with authentic brands you trust and great prices you deserve. We say thank you for your loyalty and support. We look forward to continuing delivering exceptional customer service throughout the upcoming year. On behalf of our management and staff here at Benny's, we say thank you and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Boss, you really not supposed to smoke that in, you know. This is public transport and that smoke is dangerous for we.
Miss, this is my car now. I could smoke in here if I want.
And I could choose not to sit down in a smoke. Second-hand smoke kill the same way like a cigarette in your hand.
You want to get out? Well, be my guest.
Look, she right, man. The smell stain of the whole car plus palm my clothes. And Miley be a bigger asthma.
Never think about it like that. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay, as long as I don't do it again.
Secondhand smoke harms everyone. Keep our public transportation, schools, places of work, and all public spaces free from smoke and vape.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Downtown Belize City is forever changed after last night when 52-year-old Jerry Lopez collapsed in a drain on King Street. The fruit vendor, who has been serving the public for half of his life, passed away before he even got to the hospital, leaving his community in a state of shock 2 days before Christmas. This time of year is usually his busiest, with patrons getting their Christmas apples and grapes from him. But today, many of them stopped by his corner to say goodbye to him and share their condolences with his family who were operating his cart. And while he's no longer here, Lopez will be remembered for his hard-working spirit and his words of wisdom. Courtney Menzies spoke to those closest to him and has this story.
Black bows and candles adorn the corner of King and Albert Street, where 52-year-old fruit vendor Jerry Lopez sat for over 2 decades. And like any other day, he was there selling his fruits well into last night. But just after 8 o'clock, Lopez stood up, lumbered across the street to relieve himself, and collapsed into the drain, and he never got up. After about 10 minutes, he was rushed to the hospital, but died on the way. And with his passing, the Albert Street community is grieving. For those who saw him every day, they were also in shock since they said they had just spoken to him moments before his death.
I come out here, I normally come out and I sell my powder bun. And the evening, well, after 7, so we left fire. I tell her, well, we going. Tell her, because I have to prepare for the morning. So when he left from out here, he get one, my baby get one call and he say, why they said you need to come out, come help me with Jerry drop. So he like, how you mean Jerry drop? So yes, he said he drop in a drain. So we left from Publix and we come when we get in a done gone with her. By the time we get there, they call and they say, can't find no pumps. So we are like, what? No man. And we just left out here. How that happened so quick?
Me and Mr. Jerry, we left from way back on the 70th. I used to sell ice over there, right? And I'm a good man, the man, they treat everybody with love, the man I love. And last night, me and the man, they talk, me here and the taxi man, because we see our own team there, they were there together, they talk last night when we closed down. Before we close, they tell me, say, yeah, but then buy clothes on the side shutters. So I get one of the bar and bring him to close the side shutters. And I left him in the taxi man, they pack up the thing there, take care of him. So the taxi man tell him, he said, Jerry, wait for me. He said, I'm going to go and drop because I'm going to drop this lady and come back. When I come back, I'm going to carry her home. By the time I come back from the hotel, I didn't say the man drop them in a drain. I feel it because then we just meet out them to talk to him, and my tag team because we hang together.
While earlier reports suggested a seizure, his family believes it was his heart that gave in. But if he had been feeling ill before yesterday, he did not tell his brothers.
Really the complaint, you could see it. It's obvious,
What are some of the symptoms you saw?
Well, to me, when I work on my own behalf and thing, I see the complication, my brother. The heart attack my brother did from me, I try to help my brother, but the original, that man, he had a real deal. Yeah, man, he had a real. Big G to the fullest. Life for life, Big G. Yeah, man, this thing never die. Trust me. I see the real Big G if I go back. Yeah, Jerry, you're still alive, Jerry. Watch nothing, brother. For life. Lately, I talked to Jerry. I sit about a couple days ago and I watched my brother and thing and I talked to my brother. I'm like, yo, Jerry, how you feel, man? Right, Jerry, you don't look good, Jerry. But you like silence to me, what I'm saying? You like speak up on certain thing when you get in a jam, then you want brother, we're good for this, brother, we're good for that. Because he don't know I want to step all over there, But man vessel can't take it no more, man.
Yesterday, when I talked to him, I said, Jerry, I said, you're all right? He said, yes, he said, I feel good. He said, I stayed home yesterday. He said, look here, he said, my plum there, he said, this is the fastest box I ever do. He said, I feel good. And he never made it say nothing, but then when he talked to him, come and lie yesterday, she said, he may complain Sunday that he never feel good, but they still come out yesterday because the Christmas season of eating.
And this Christmas Eve, he won't be there selling the apples and grapes that were his trademark offering at this time of the year. But in our archives, he was there every other season, even when business was bad.
As a businessman right now, business is really slow right now, man. I hope you pick up here in the next 2 days, And I see it like past Christmas before.
But if there was one wish he had every season, it would be for Belizeans to live happier lives.
I want the people inside to live better with one another. Once you live better with each other, everything going good. You come. You have to make it come. Right? If you don't feel like you come, you have to do what you have to do. Get out and grind. Straight up. Government, regular people, bad boy, rude boy, good boy, everybody focus on what happens. It's a circle.
And while we won't be getting any wise words from him this year, his cart remains on the corner and his family is taking up the mantle for the season.
He been ordered this stuff and we got to get rid of it, so we had to do it. And I think I'm the best one to do it for him, what I'm saying? And this is what we've been doing every year, ever since my dad used to do it, But we got to do it for Jerry at the same time.
You are planning to keep this going?
I'm thinking about it, what I'm saying? I'll go sit down and talk to my mom, what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing hard to do, what I'm saying? You just got to be consistent, what I'm saying? And then continue, because he already got the corner. This is his name, what I'm saying? And once people pass, if they don't see Jerry, they already know what's going on because of the corner, what I'm saying? So, but I'm thinking about it. I think it's a good thing, but I'll go see what the new year bring and, put it together.
But whether his younger brother decides to fill his shoes, He knows that Lopez's personality and popularity is what drew the people.
Jerry, you know what I'm saying, a good guy. He a people person, you know what I'm saying. Whoever know him, they know, you know what I'm saying, based on my father, based on what he do out here, you know what I'm saying, school. I think he's like my dad in so many ways because, like, you could say 85% of them Belizean know Jerry, you know what I'm saying, and even though I wasn't here, I used to live in the U.S. and I came back and like everybody know Jerry. It was like when you talk about Jerry, they already know which Jerry they're talking about, Albert Street Jerry, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, that's the good thing about it. And, you know, everybody loves Jerry in his own way, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he might have some little ups and downs in his life, but beyond that, great guy, great brother. Even last night when I was at the hospital, I got at least about 100 calls all the way from England, New York, Chicago, LA, all over. I was like, man. And the only thing I could say, yes, whatever you heard, yes is the answer, you know.
I feel it was man, because he's a very good man. He love, he treats everybody with love, everybody love him. And he knows to carry himself as a man. But he's in the hands of God.
And while the Alberts will miss his jokes, like when we asked him who he thought should get the new Bolito contract.
Then I take it to and give it to me. That's how I want.
You want to make all that money, no?
That's right.
His determination and perseverance will live on.
Best thing ever happened to me, I wake up every day and come do mines.
So what's your New Year's resolution for 2020?
No resolution. And I make no resolution. You want to do? Come hard and come like an unstoppable train. You know, anything you want to do.
Courtney Menzies, 7 News.
Lopez's business began with his father, who had been selling fruits on Albert Street since the Palace Theatre days. Lopez leaves behind one son. Later in the news, we'll look at what the loss of Jerry and Pie Boy means for downtown Belize City. A man once charged for murder is now the victim of a homicide. Last night we told you about 41-year-old Lyndon Kelly, who was in the hospital with a massive head injury after a machete fight in Dangriga. Well, this morning he died. And tonight there are many unanswered questions about his death. Jaleesa Roberts looked deeper into the story.
Kelly was found unresponsive at Rivas Estate, Dangriga, just after 6:30 p.m. on Friday, suffering severe head and facial injuries. A CT scan performed on December 20th revealed extensive brain swelling, multiple fractures to the skull and facial bones, and other life-threatening trauma. Kelly succumbed to his injuries this morning. And despite the cloudy circumstances of his demise, he was loved by many. As the oldest brother of 5, his younger brother, Austin Williams, explained that none of them saw this coming.
Right now, everyone is in shock. We're sad, of course. We're mourning the death of our brother. And of course, my mom, she's not too good. She's not taking it well. Well, when it comes to seeing this coming, no, that's a no. Lyndon has always been all-arounder. He's a businessman. He always keeps a smile on his face. He always and he loves animals, that's for sure. But seeing this coming is a no. Last conversation I personally had with him was when he was asking me about where in Belize City they put in gold teeth, and I laughed and I said, okay, so you want to brighten your smile? And he was like, yeah.
Unfortunately, he won't be getting those gold fillings, and his smile will no longer brighten the lives of his family members. One misconception the family wishes to clear up is the initial report that he was with his girlfriend, which is completely false.
That young lady, let's make it clear, that's not his girlfriend. And of course, yes, she bears a child for him, a daughter. I think she's about 10 years old, if I'm not mistaken, her name. So to say what transpired, we're leaving it into the law's hand, and we hope we get justice for this, because regardless of his action, when it comes to making your right wrong, I believe these people who did what they did to Lyndon, they made their right wrong.
For those closest to him, the loss is still raw. Kelly managed to maintain a romantic relationship with his common-law wife for 10 years, who he met through a mutual friend. She explained that his magnetic personality is what drew her to him.
It seemed like every place that we traveled to, somebody knew him. And they would call out and about to him. And, you know, he'd respond back. Or as we're driving down the road, if he would see somebody, he would honk his horn and wave. And he just seemed like a very decent man, and that's what brought me to him, is that he was kind, he was considerate, he had ambition to live life to the fullest. He wanted to create his own business, and bringing in horses and a horse carriage and a restaurant that he brought in the locals to drum at, and this was his inspiration of living.
Oh, how do you move forward from this? How does life change now, and how do you move forward?
I'm just so numb right now. I don't know. We gotta clean up stuff and move forward. And I'm not sure, one day at a time right now.
Jaleesa Roberts, 7 News.
2 persons have been detained, but so far they have not yet been charged. After the break, the free zone opened to the public today, but no liquor, no tobacco sales to Belizeans. So how did it go? We'll take you there. Don't go away.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
It has been a pleasure serving you, our customers, throughout 2025 with authentic brands you trust and great prices you deserve. We say thank you for your loyalty and support. We look forward to continuing delivering exceptional customer service throughout the upcoming year. On behalf of our management and staff here at Benny's, we say thank you and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
Belize's Blue Bond is more than a financial deal. It's a game changer. Built on homegrown solutions, it has redefined Belize's global profile, proving that conservation and economic prosperity can go hand in hand. Through the Blue Bond, Belize reduced its debt by 12%, unlocked $360 million for financial recovery, and secured $400 million in debt servicing savings over 20 years, turning crisis into opportunity.
The Blue Bond Agreement is really the culmination of almost a year-long effort in restructuring our debt. This transaction put us on a map in the realm of conservation, in the realm of finance, but in terms of a leader, not a follower. We are in the process of leveraging that up in the sense that, yes, there's $8 million a year that we've committed to supporting the ocean or marine conservation, but we're now coupling that with the project finance for permanence. So you have to look at ways that enable people to not only survive, but to prosper, while at the same time ensuring that there is a protected environment.
Belize has set the standard for the world, leading in conservation finance, sustainable development, and responsible economic growth. And this is just the beginning. Belize's Blue Bond is more than a financial success. It's a blueprint for a sustainable, prosperous future. Let's continue leading the way.
As the year ends, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to you. May your home be filled with love, peace, and joy. We are grateful for your continued trust and loyalty.
You have trusted us with the moments that matter the most, pursuing your dreams, growing your businesses, and building a brighter future. For that trust and confidence, we say thank you. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. From our Atlantic Bank family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Champion security, champion security, champion security. Yeah, yeah. Your security is our business, so we gonna protect you like a champion, like a champion.
Guess what, Mr. Handsome? Yeah, over there, champion security. This is the place to be. What does sign say? Champion Security. Here at Champion Security, we provide quality service. You know why? Such as triology lock, fire alarm, IP camera system, gate operator, biometric lock, and alarm system. Champion Security. Make a go check out where they go on inside of Champion Security. And boy, nice to meet you, my brother. Yes. Tell me a little bit more about Champion Security.
Well, welcome, Mr. Hanson. Here at Champion Security, we offer fire system, alarm system, camera system, gate operator, access control, and also trilogy locks and magnetic locks. Everything you need to do with security systems for residential and businesses, you could find everything here at Champion Security. We also consist of 12 technicians, and we offer technical support 24 hours. So anything you need for your security systems, you could find everything here at Champion Security.
Remember, guys, here at Champion Security, we live by our motto, where safety is our business. Give us a call now. Don't forget to check us on Facebook, Instagram, and all the social media platforms. And continue to shake it to the max all the way. Champion Security, the best place to be. We care for your safety.
You want to rent it? That's not a problem. We got remote gate.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
A safer Belize begins with all of us, and the Belize Police Department is taking bold steps to build that future together. The new 2025-2029 Crime Control and Crime Prevention Strategy is transforming policing from the ground up, reforming practices, rebuilding trust, and strengthening accountability. With investments in modern technology, upgraded infrastructure, and smart data-driven tools, officers will respond faster, work smarter, and endeavor to keep communities safer. This plan puts community partnership at its core. It will require more engagement, result in more transparency, and introduce new programs that support our youth, prevent violence, and promote second chances. From fighting gang violence and illegal firearms to confronting emerging threats like cybercrime, the BPD is building stronger, smarter, more specialized teams to protect every Belizean. And with enhanced training and leadership development, our officers are better prepared than ever to serve with integrity and professionalism. The Belize Police Department is rebuilding, reforming, and renewing its commitment to you. Together, we can create a safer, stronger Belize.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
For Christmas shoppers, it's the last-minute scramble to finish buying gifts and clothes for Christmas Day. And if you missed out on the GST free deals this past weekend, well, The Corozal Free Zone offered itself as an option to get some shopping done. Jo Marie Lanza went north to see what was happening, and here's how it went.
The music was playing and the vibes were right, but the Corozal Free Zone did not runneth over with shoppers today. Yesterday evening, it was announced that on this day only, the zone would be open to Belizeans to come in and buy. All you have to do is pay $5 for your vehicle to enter, with one major caveat: general retail goods only, no alcohol or cigarettes. Perhaps not quite the incentive most shoppers were looking for, which may have explained the lukewarm turnout we saw. It's not the first time the zone has opened to the Belizean public.
So giving one day to Belizeans an opportunity, take advantage to come and visit, is an outing for them. And at the same time, you may find things here that you don't find on the national territory. So it's something new, good for them. Why we say a retail level? Because it's not for wholesale. We don't expect people to come and buy a truckload of merchandise to take back to the national territory. It's just for their personal use. If they would want to buy their clothing, their gift items, footwears, toys for their children, and to experience something new coming into the free zone, since they're not being given the opportunity to enter as they wish or they would want. It is mostly for the Corozal Free Zone is mostly for Mexicans and tourists. Okay, it's a duty-free area. All merchandise only pay 3% social fee that enters in this area. So the prices is different. You have to understand that on the national territory, everything that is imported to Belize pay duty, and it's a big difference. So by allowing Belizeans to come here and take advantage every day, then imagine the Chamber of Commerce in the national territory. They would chop at us.
But is it really worth it coming in to shop on a Tuesday? And was there an influx of vehicles between this morning and midday? According to CEO Ramirez, the real rush doesn't happen until after working hours.
What will happen today by the end of the day? Because we have a digital system, ticketing system, that once you come in and you pay your $5, we can get that on real time. Like for right now, as an example, I would tell you that you come in too early for me, because then you won't see the difference. If you stay here till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the evening, you will see a big impact. You will not only see Belizeans, you will see the amount of Mexicans vehicles coming into this free zone, plus the Belizeans together. I can give you an idea that, well, not an idea, the facts, that this past Sunday, 2,400 vehicles came in from Chetumal on one day. And this is happening every weekend. Sunday is our busiest day, and this is our high season, and we extend the hours. Normal working hours for us in the free zone is from 8 to 5, and in this season, we extend it to 7 o'clock in the night. So they can come in and do their shopping till 7 o'clock at night.
By midday, only 311 vehicles had entered the zone, the majority of them coming in from the Mexican side. But Ramirez maintains that even if they were to get a huge influx of buyers into the zone, they had enough security to maintain the traffic coming.
Business is business, no? I mean, and you are here to sell. So if you're given the opportunity to sell $1,000 or $2,000 more a day, everybody would be happy with it. We are prepared. We have double shift of securities to try to direct traffic, so no accidents can happen in the Corozal Free Zone. I believe by the way I see, expecting about 300 to 400 vehicles coming in at the end of the day. Not everybody will come. People have already made their investments, their shoppings already. They took advantage of the free GST, the 2 weekends, and a lot of people have work. Today's a working day, so it's not a weekend. So, and that was one of the main reasons why we are not doing on a Sunday. We didn't want to take the business from the GST. So let people in Belize buy in Belize and GST free.
And some shoppers complained that today wasn't even duty-free, making the free zone open day more window shopping than volume shopping. Jo Marie Lanza, 7 News.
The last time the free zone was open to the public was in November 2007 when 5,000 Belizean shoppers went for what was then described as a free zone frenzy. Today was certainly not that. Christmas is here, but government's Corozal is playing Scrooge to all those hoping to push a blue plate past Santa's gate. A directive from the Assets and Utilities Management Unit dated today orders that all non-emergency government vehicles should be parked and secured for the Christmas holidays. It requires vehicles to be in their designated or secure locations by tomorrow, Christmas Eve at 5 p.m., and they must remain parked until Monday, December 29th. Emergency vehicles are exempt, allowing police, health, and other essential services to continue operating. The ministry emphasized that the vehicle shutdown protocol will be activated promptly at 5 p.m., and all operators are responsible for ensuring that assigned vehicles are properly parked and secured at that time. The Trade License Act of 2024 implementation was delayed last year because it was too close to the election. The Prime Minister said they would do it this year, but psych, it's been stalled again. The government of Belize today officially announced a deferment in the implementation of the act, which will introduce a trade licensing regime for both urban and, for the first time, rural areas. This would mean that villages would now be subject to trade licensing laws. Under the deferment, only businesses in towns and cities will still be subject to trade license fee assessments. Rural businesses, including those on Kikaka, are not required to pay trade license fees until the law is fully enacted, which, based on unconfirmed reports, will be sometime around February. This is the second time it is being put off, but reports are that the new bills with the new calculations have already been sent out in some municipalities. Any application fees already paid towards the license will be credited to the applicants when the law takes effect. The delays are being cited as necessary to complete all pre-parliamentary, that is, obligations before the act can be enforced. Until then, the 2020 law remains in full effect. The new act assesses fees on what is determined to be the productive footprint of a business. Veteran cyclist and former politician Santiago Santino Castillo is still making a recovery after a nasty spill 9 days ago. The 69-year-old is at home now after 8 days of hospitalization. Castillo has told his fellow cyclists in a text message that he has chosen to quit cycling after the accident. He says the collision with a young rider launched him into the air and left him unconscious for several days. Injuries sustained included fractures to his skull, both clavicles, 8 ribs, and his right hand, as well as severe head trauma. He also revealed that he waited nearly an hour for an ambulance and remained unconscious until Wednesday. He was hospitalized at the Belize Medical Associates for 8 days and was discharged on December 22nd. Doctors have since advised Castillo to stop racing altogether, warning that continuing could risk his ability to live a normal life. Accepting that recommendation, Castillo announced that he will retire from competitive cycling in 2026, bringing an end to a long career in the sport. A bus driver who was arraigned in November for wounding was convicted yesterday and slapped with a fine of $3,000. 26-year-old Matthew Bevans appeared in court unrepresented and changed his not guilty plea to guilty. The incident occurred on October 29th when, according to the victim, 25-year-old Julian Vive, he was riding his bicycle when someone hit him in the side of his face. He told police that even after he fell to the ground, Bevans stood over him and punched him in his face until he passed out. But Bevans told the court that Vive was following him as he was walking home, and that's why he did what he did. Bevans must pay the fine by June 30th. In default, serve 10 months imprisonment. And we'll take a quick break. When we come back, you'll hear why Jerry, the vendor, was such a legend. And we'll look back at another of our favorite stories of the year. Don't go away.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
As the year ends, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to you. May your home be filled with love, peace, and joy. We are grateful for your continued trust and loyalty.
You have trusted us with the moments that matter the most. Pursuing your dreams, growing your businesses, and building a brighter future. For that trust and confidence, we say thank you. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. From our Atlantic Bank family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
The next time you are passing creative marketing at 146 corner of East Collette Canal and Alenby, don't be shy. Come on in.
Welcome to Creative Marketing, where everything is possible.
We offer services like graphic designs for logos or banners or any other special request. Get designs printed on t-shirts for sporting events, special events like birthdays, or for your business. Get your polos or dress shirts officially embroidered with logos or business names. For special requests, our sewing department can get you fixed up with custom preferences. Our in-house name brands like Eliani's collection produces uniform dress shirts and blouses for work or school. Our Z-Tech Sportswear produces fisherman shirts and dry fit polos for males or females. Ask about other items. In other departments, we produce customized banners and fin feathers. At Creative Marketing, there's so much more. So next time you're in need, come take a look. Call us at 207-2023, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Creative Marketing, where everything is possible.
Driving around, particularly during this holiday season, can be quite an experience. Families are out shopping, and the streets are buzzing with excitement. It reminds me that this season is all about connections, and it starts with how we treat each other, even on the road. When I'm behind the wheel, I always remind myself that being on the road is more than just following the rules. It's about looking out for each other and making sure we all get home safely to our families. This season, let's continue to be alert and be kind on the road. Be courteous, give way, and stay safe. A message from BEL.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Within weeks of each other, Belize City has lost Wayne Pipeboy Miles and Jerry Lopez, two unassuming vendors considered to be Albert Street icons. These men contributed to the culture of the Alberts for decades with humility and consistency. Jaleesa Roberts spoke with longtime friend of both about the mark they made without even trying.
While foot and pedestrian traffic and commerce continue moving along the corner of King and Albert Streets, one presence is unmistakably missing. The stall that Jerry Lopez held down for nearly 3 decades still stands, stocked with the same fruits, open for business, alive with movement. But the man who gave the corner its heartbeat and identity is no longer there. Jerry Lopez did more than just sell fruit. He became a part of the architecture of Albert Street itself. Calm, cool, and quietly friendly, he greeted generations without fanfare, yet left a lasting impression on all who passed his way. When Jerry stepped away, even briefly, his longtime friend Kenny Morgan sometimes stepped in, holding the stall down like family does.
Every moment with Jerry was a good moment, so it's hard to pick one. I have to say the moments when he gave me the privilege, the responsibility of looking after the cart when he had to make a quick run somewhere. I said, boy, Morgan, handle the business, take care of the people and give them the love. That's a Jerry all over.
It lived in what he represented. A rare authenticity we'd like to think you'll find only on Albert Street. He stood as a symbol of consistency, humility, and genuine connection. Like Pie Jerry Lopez became an international icon, not through self-promotion, but through consistency and presence. Day after day, year after year, he showed up and Albert Street showed up with him.
The message there is that we as people, life is so short, fleeting even. We need to make sure that the time that is granted to us, we spend it generating positive energy, positive vibration. Those two gentlemen exemplify just that, coming from humble origins and without gaining any great financial or material wealth, elevating themselves to a level where they are regarded as a national treasure. I think that's the greatest impact they will have, and like I said earlier on, I believe they will inspire.
Today, his spot remains busy. Longtime customers and well-wishers stop by, some to support his brothers, others simply to stand where Jerry once stood. They come to remember, to grieve, and quietly celebrate a life that touched so many. Jerry Lopez sold fresh fruit, but what he truly offered was something deeper. He offered warmth, familiarity, and a sense of belonging.
He knew he had a responsibility, it was his job, and he always made sure, come rain, come shine, as long as the farmers were able to provide him with the produce, he'd be out here selling it to the people. So I think, apart from the delights that he provided for those of us who bought from him, he should also be looked at as a source of inspiration. All the boy and the girl we pass every day say, you see that man sit down out there all day and sell the thing and make money. It shows them that discipline, stick-to-itiveness pays off. I think that's a big part of what we'll be missing. Well, not missing because, like I said, cautiously out there so the thing will continue.
On Albert Street, his stall still serves the people. And in their hearts, Jerry still does too. This loss leaves a greater question. Who will be the next generation of young men with a subtle yet strong impact? Jaleesa Roberts, 7 News.
Back in May, we introduced you to Belize's cutest tapir, Grace. She was rescued from a forest fire and quickly rose to social media stardom thanks to her spots and stripes. While she's a big girl now and no longer has her patterns, she's still performing her full-time duties at the Belize Zoo Tapir ambassador. Grace, the TikTok tapir, was one of our favorite stories this past year, and tonight, as we close the year, we're bringing it to you again.
This is Grace, the Belize Zoo's newest tapir. She's only about 2 months old, but already she's the star of Tapir Town. And with her rise to fame, the zoo is hoping that she'll be the next ambassador.
Grace came to us after a forest fire. We think that her mom abandoned her, and because when she was found, there was no mom around. And lucky for Grace, there was a person close by, and she was found before the fire, actually came to her. For Grace, it's a constant taking care of her on a daily basis, every day. We feed her. We used to feed her milk 4 times a day. In the beginning, we had her behind the scenes, and now we have her out here for the public to see her. She's still growing, and she gets a lot of our attention, and we make sure that she's well taken care of.
And much like April, the zoo's last Tapir ambassador, Grace is well loved by the public. But this time around, she gets to show off her stripes and spots on social media. She's featured in plenty of TikToks and Instagram reels, and her fans can't get enough of her, which in turn benefits the other animals.
Thanks to social media, the public is well aware of her Grace growing with us. We are recording everything like her food intake, her weight. And at the moment, Grace is 78 pounds. When we got her, she was around 17 pounds. So she's 9 weeks now, and she's growing really fast. And the public is always asking, where is Grace? They want to see Grace. The kids especially, they want to see Grace.
Oh, Mama, Cara. Gracie, Gracie. Come
Look at it.
Wow, look beautiful.
Is it a big help to the zoo? Does it bring in a lot more people, and then you get that much needing finance?
Yes, like I said, people are always asking, where is the baby tapir? Where is the baby tapir? They want to see the baby tapir because you don't normally see a baby tapir. So they want to, and we do her feeding 3 times a day now, and sometimes we do it there for the public to see.
But caring for a baby tapir isn't cheap, and Grace's milk is costly. Plus, as she grows, her enclosure will need to expand. But the public can be a part of her journey by lending their support.
We have her feeding at 1 p.m. and there's also a feeding at 4:30 p.m. And guests can leave a donation of $25, and they will go behind the scenes with the zookeeper, very exclusive, and they will witness and how we feed Grace, and they can actually take pictures really close with her.
And who wouldn't want to meet such a saucy but sweet baby tapir?
One thing she doesn't like is the rubbing of her neck. She doesn't really like that. She will go like this. But apart from that, you can rub her tummy, you can rub her legs. She really loves that. And she's been becoming stronger every day as time goes by. She's really getting stronger and stronger.
And if you're a fan, you can also get Grace merch from the gift shop. Courtney Menzies, 7 News.
We'll be looking at another of our favorite stories tomorrow, leading up to our new year in review next week, Wednesday. And that's all we have for you for our newscast tonight. Thanks for watching With Your News. I'm Indira Craig. Remember, you can find a full transcript of the news at 7newsbelieves.com and see the streaming video on our Facebook page. Do have a great night and a great Christmas. Join Miriam Abdul-Kawe back here tomorrow for our Christmas Eve newscast, and I'll be seeing you next week. Have a good one.